Hello, we are Group 9, Sinatra, and our app is called SFU Play. Let me introduce ourselves. My name is Brad Dalrymple, and my fellow team members are Eden Liu, Timothy Wu, Nolan McGee, and Nyan Mo. If you have any additional questions about our project, please feel free to contact us or go to our website. Our app has been created to help engage students while they are on campus by playing location-based games. These games take place at notable locations here at SFU and at some of our most cultural and historical sites on the university campus. Here's a quick overview of our app. We use the Google Map and location services to place mini-games for participants to play around campus. They have also enabled leaderboards, and each user must select a team before they can play a minigame. Our app will implement in-game incentives as well, so download the app and compete with your friends to win. This system shows the overall structure of our application. We use many different forms of input, starting with iOS Game Center. This server is used for login in addition to our local and global leaderboards. The second server that is implemented is Firebase. User scores, team information, and nicknames are stored here. These services are all accessed through our app using the internet. We also store information locally on a device. This information is read using a JSON file format, and information is implemented using our interactive map as well as additional features. Finally, our final input is a user input. This is done when users play mini-games to determine their scores. A majority of our testing was ran through unit testing by running the application on simulators and hardware devices, and ensuring that the output matches the input. System testing is implemented at each iteration deadline, and unit testing occurs after each function is completed. Throughout our testing, we encountered several bugs. Our largest bug was a memory leak issue that occurred when switching between view controllers. Our main map view controller was reallocating memory every time the view controller was loaded. This issue was patched during version 3 of our application. Another bug is the leaderboard refresh time. A majority of the time, our leaderboard refreshes within a second, but occasionally, due to poor Wi-Fi, this time can be increased to up to 5 seconds. The user feedback of our project was never implemented, and the developers of the application undertook the UI and revision strategies. In this slide, I will discuss the overall analysis of our project. Firstly, project management was a large portion of this project implementation. Our team spent a large portion of the time during the planning stage to ensure there was a smooth development process. Several software tools were implemented through the duration of this project, such as GitHub, a version control software, and Gantt charts for progress tracking. We also encountered a few issues during the development process. iOS 10 is undergoing the process to depreciate the Game Center application, and as a result, we were still able to use the server side of the Game Center, but were required to create our own UI. In addition, we have encountered human error, the largest part of which was the proximity to campus for team members, which made it more difficult to meet up during non-academic time periods. As always, the most important part of the process is pre-planning, and it is this that I would recommend to any student who is planning on taking this course. Now that you've learned a little bit about this app, please enjoy this commercial showing many of the features we have to offer with SFU Play.
Introducing SFU Play, an app built to engage students through interactive on-campus minigames. Is it an avocado or is it an egg? A player's decision determines their team to get started in the game. Players look for game zones throughout campus using the built-in map. These are located at iconic spots, such as sports zones, scenic locations, or art pieces here at SFU. Players must walk around the campus and explore to find game zones. Upon finding a game zone, players can read the rules, see the leaderboard, and start to play. Travel to the Three Herrings artwork in the task building to play On Tap, a rapid tapping game. Players can hit the button as fast as possible to earn points for their team and beat the high score. Next, visit Saywell to learn about the Frog King and play Beats by Bagpipe. Players can tap and swipe for their team to make the leaderboard and win the location. How well do you play the pipes? Finally, take on the Terry Fox track and field and beat the 100-meter track record at Terry Fox's 100-meter dash. Only the best trained players will win this challenge. Play for SFU and play for your team. SFU Play. Engage to win.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation, and feel free to contact us anytime.